Okay, here we are today. We're in the lake house, right? Woo! And it's getting a little crazy. And just we're having fun, you know. We're kind of teasing the pontiff, Pope Francis, and we're using Twitter today, you know. And there's all, we gotta be careful because there's all kinds of smut on Twitter. So kudos go out to the pontiff for being on Twitter. Same as Queen Elizabeth, you know, for taking these little hits, so to speak. But here we got a different version of what's his face, the bread guy, Mario, right? And we've decoded him, you know, with our linguistic studies and yada yada. So, you know, difficult to understand horse. Rio is a good term, and the lima bean broken down too, which goes to Zachary. All right, and you know, you made a little comment here. So here's the mole that Giada tells us about, and here's a satellite, bright month satellite moon. Okay, so let's call it Io. And in this case, this character here, this glyph would be Buddha, or China Buddha, whatever we want to say, a fraction of the rendering of Mario. Okay, so that has a meaning in itself. We'd have to, you know, more or less break down and figure out. But hey, the reason we're trying to tell people this is this other little experiment we got going on. I'm sorry. Here we go. Mario, okay? I got, you know, this is a little present that Jeffrey got for his confirmation there. And the light's not perfect here, right? But it's a good little test, you know? So we've got this miroscope. Okay, it's like a UFO, whatever. We see all these different things in there, right? Now, it's not really the right size, but when we orient it certain ways, all right, this bending spoon analogy that we often see from the Orient, like in, you know, movies, Matrix, whatever, gives us a real fat Mario, right? So the analogy there is too much bread, too much manna, too much yeast, and that's why in like the Hebrew faiths, you know, we've got this, I should say we, but I think everyone really does, you know, date back to Hebrew and then Arabic. You know, we've got this analogy where, you know, a certain amount of time periods where, you know, we don't, the unleavened bread, you know, the no dragon bread, so to speak, is what's symbolic. So that's what's going on today.